Ryan, do you know what he said to me the other day? He was like, hey, we were talking about money. I go, and I gave him a whole money talk. He goes, you giving me a money talk? And I go, yeah. And he goes, all your jokes are about me. I'm the indirect breadwinner of this family.
That's the truth. You should be getting a cut.
Facts.
Yeah.
Indirect breadwinner. I was like, all right, dude.
Yeah, directly out of my ball bag, motherfucker. Okay.
I get millions of views on my videos.
And what's your YouTube channel?
But everybody knows this shit, and so they feel like they know him.
Sure.
So if you see him in public, they're not like, "Hey, what's going on?" They're just shouting embarrassing shit at him. I can't imagine. I can't.
I had somebody come to my work and just start blasting shit. On 2 separate occasions, I had one guy.
What work?
Jersey Mike's. I was behind the counter making fucking sandwiches. I worked
And
at
somebody came in and did what?
Two separate people. One woman came in. I made a sandwich, and there was nobody else in the lobby. It was just her. And as I was cashing her out, she was like, "Hey, are you Jacob Wolf? Like, are you Josh Wolf's kid?" And I was like, "Yeah. Like, how are you?" And we started having a conversation. She was like, "Would it be okay with your manager if like we took a quick photo?" And it was one of my good friends at the time. Like, it was one of my best friends. Now I'm gonna be a groomsman at his wedding in April. And he's like, "Yeah, dude. Like, it'll be quick." And I go, "Yeah." So I went in the lobby, took a photo with her, and went on. She had a great day. She became one of the regulars, and she came in, every couple weeks, and we talked still,
And that was fine.
and it was great. That's an interaction that I love.
Sure.
The other motherfucker, not so much.
Yeah, I have. Yeah,
when
I
you
know.
come in and there is a lunch rush, and you get to the front, and I'm slicing 8 sandwiches at once, trying to remember who wanted a turkey and an Italian or a fucking Philly, and you say, "Hey, are you the kid whose dad talks about him sending dick pics?" And I'm like, "Are you?"
You said that in front of everybody.
Yeah, we had it was
Nah.
12:30.
It's not me, bro.
Yo, it was 12:30 on a fucking Tuesday.
Lines outside.
And I'm
Yeah,
like,
dude.
"Yo, come on!"
Yeah.
And I look up and I go, "Yes, sir. Now, what the fuck would you like to order for your goddamn son?" And
You got to get it a lot.
yeah, and I was like, and I started pushing his order faster. And I looked at my line. I go, "Get him the fuck out of here right now,
Because
please."
what happens to him is that they just repeat it.
And then
Dick pics. Hey, you send that dick pic?
Yeah,
You're like, gotcha.
and then everybody else is like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" And I'm like, "Guys, I would love to have a story
These.
time."
Yeah. I always try to be like, when people ask about the dick pics or whatever, there's a video about him ordering porn and blaming it on my parents.
Which they did.
Anyways, he gets that a lot too. Who ordered the porn? Which is fun. By the way, guys, I am not complaining. I find it, one, because the story's not about me, but it's incredibly flattering. Do you know that people connected so much to it? From my point of view, it's amazing. I don't have to be the person in the story.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and for some kids, like I get, he's got a demographic now of kids who are between 13 and 18. And so that's, I can relate to those kids because I'm still not in that generation, but somewhat relatable. So when they hear those stories, I get kids who DM me and they're like, either like, "Oh my God, you're so stupid. Like, I can't believe you would do that. Keep doing dumb things so your dad has more comedy." Or, "Hey, you're an awesome person. Shit happens. Like, love your dynamic and all that. Keep up all that good shit. You make my day better." And it's like, see, there's 2 different sides to it. There's that one that just starts to get
I'll tell you what's
frustrating.
really hard for me to live with as a father and a human is that no matter how much he tells me it's okay and the stories are okay and whatever good residual effects I have, there's no escaping. I know social media. There's no escaping how I know it has to make him feel sometimes. And, I've tried to be like that, but list the positives and be like that, but this outweighs, there's no outweighing it for me. Like, I know, and I can hear it in his voice sometimes, it affects him. And that is a really difficult, because even the jokes, man, like, I never post them or would start telling them until I asked them, "You okay with me telling this?"
Yeah,
right.
You okay with me telling this? But it's like saying, "Are you ready for prison?" You know what I mean?
For sure.
You don't know.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
You ain't
don't know.
You're not fucking ready. You have no fucking idea what's going to happen.
That's right.
Could have never
And
have guessed.
I can't even make up an example of what could possibly happen. It's going to be crazier than the shit that actually happens.
Yeah, but like, I'm not ready. I wasn't ready for 11 million people. Nobody knows, right? And what
it's
comes
weird.
with that?
I'm getting people stopping me now and asking for pictures and stuff. And Stella was walking with me on the promenade, and some guy's like, "You Ryan Sickler?" I'm like, "Does he owe you money?" You know?
Yeah,
and they're like, no. I'm like, "Yeah." Then I'm him. And she's like, "Dad, is that normal?" And I'm like, "It's not." I go, "I don't care how many times you see it. I don't care how many times it fucking happens. It's not. It'll never be normal. It's not normal for a stranger to stop you and say, 'I recognize you from this thing in my hand. Can I take your picture?' With the same thing I watch you in my hand."
Yeah, it's
crazy,
but it's also
crazy.
It's incredibly flattering, right?
Absolutely,
incredibly flattering.
Yeah, but it's not. I'm just teaching her that's not usual.
No,
but again, the flattering part happens for me. Like all the negative aspect of all of these flows down to him.
You get filtered out. You get the,
because I'm not the dude doing the shit in this right.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm the teller of the story.
The joke's not about you,
right?
Right.
And so it's like
you gotta put your nuts on your dad's neck, right? Let me get a big kahuna.
yeah.
Oh my god.
So, it's hard for me, man.
That's a real sub. That's a sub.
No,
bro.
he said no.
I'm
No,
a
by the way,
factual for
right
it.
as you said that, I was like, oh, he pulled that out the fucking hat.
Oh, what's in a big kahuna? Tell me.
A big kahuna
That's the
cheesesteak.
one
It's
I
a
like.
it's a Philly cheesesteak, but it's got one extra slice of cheese and it's got mushrooms and jalapenos and onions and
Yeah,
peppers.
it's got that spice.
I still
on
know
it.
know that whole fucking menu by heart.
Big
Oh my
kahuna's a
god,
good one.
I could name every single menu. On
You
that.
liked working there for a while.
Man,
Until that shit happened.
Yeah.
Till you ruined it.
until you fucked me over.